Hey, you want to be happier at work? Me too. I like to be happy. I like to be happy no matter where I am. I like to be happy so much that I eschew, that's a good word right there, eschew horrible behavior. I do my best to keep it out of my life. So, more to the point, when I'm at work, I do my best to, if I have a bad table, I compartmentalize that experience and let that be on its own over there. If I have a great experience at a table, I wrap myself in that. That's my little blanket that I use at work to keep away all the negativity. So, when it comes right down to it, there's a lot of negativity in serving. There really is. And I get why it's there. It's because you're pooped on so much as a server. Like, really, some people are just straight evil to servers. And it's human nature, I think, to get wrapped up in that so that you keep yourself from that. You distance yourself and you learn from that not to go into that situation again, things like that. But we've evolved a little bit since then. Take care of that yourself. So it's a spiral. It really is. Once you have that negative table, yesterday, I'm going to tell you straight up, man, people were straight evil yesterday. Almost every one of my tables was just evil. If I didn't know better, I'd look to check and see if it was a full moon. Side note, that's a real thing. But like, I just distanced myself from it. I remember what's going on, and that's that. Yesterday was like an almost total blind spot for me at work. But I tend to focus on the more positive things. But it spirals, and I get it. So I have a negative experience at a table. I go and I tell server B, hey, so and so on table so such and such is being like this. Oh my God, can you believe it? And I do this. I'm not beyond that. Like, everybody needs to vent. And I accept venting from others, that's fine, but it stops there at the vent. Like, let them get it out, and now let's move on to bigger and better things. And so I tell you, and then you get that negativity in you, and it just spirals, and it takes down your whole day, or it can. And that's that. So instead, I compartmentalize, put the negativity over there on a shelf somewhere in a box. I don't think about it, I don't deal with it. I still give them 30, 50% service. Service that, in my opinion, demands that much money. Because I know overall I make good money. And it's not going to kill me to try fishing that pond for a little while that no one's having luck in, or I don't think has a fish in it. There might be a huge fish in that thing. You don't know. I've had tables treat me like dog meat and then tip me quite well. Well, it's not worth being trod upon to get money, right? There is that argument. However, they're going to treat you like that regardless. Might as well hope for the money at the end. You're going to deal with their treatment no matter what. So, in my opinion, I'm going to go above and beyond and try to get that money out of them for the problem, for the experience, right? Like, if they're going to tip, I want them to tip me. If they're rude to me and I abandon them completely, I'm never going to get that 30%. I've had some really rude people leave me 50%. Yeah, treat me like shite and then leave me a huge gratuity. I'm cool with that because they're going to treat me however they're going to treat me no matter what. It's how I deal with that makes the difference. Don't forget, It's how you deal with the situation. It's how you handle the situation. Don't internalize it. Let it stop right here and then keep going with your life. But the bottom line is you have to put up with whatever they're going to dish out. So might as well try to make your money while you're there. At least that's my theory. Otherwise, in my opinion, you get wrapped up in that spiral and don't do that. One bad table can take your whole day down. Would you rather make $100 or $70? Because I guarantee you, if you let that one table mess with your mind and take you down for the day, you're never going to make those fat tips because you're so wrapped up in the negative. Be positive, treat everyone as if they're going to tip you 50% and see how that works for you. Peace, go make that money.